Can you imagine that the greatest secret to transforming life's challenges into incredible opportunities was discovered over 2 millennia ago? Imagine, you're standing in the middle of life's storm, yet inside there's absolute calm. Such balance and resilience seem like a superpower, don't they? But in reality, it's a state of being accessible to all of us. This ancient power is Stoicism, a philosophy that resonated in bustling markets and majestic halls of ancient Rome, and is more relevant today than ever. It reminds us that while we can't control the world around us, we can completely control how we respond to it. In a world where uncertainty is the only guarantee, Stoicism offers a steadfast anchor to keep us afloat. And what if I told you that Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, but a real guide to action? It's a path to a life filled with profound meaning, inner resilience, and harmony, no matter the challenges fate throws your way. It's not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and mastering them to achieve true happiness. So if you're looking for a way to handle stress, overcome difficulties, or simply bring more joy to your days, you're in the right place. Today we'll embark on an extraordinary journey into the wisdom of the Stoics and discover how this philosophy can transform not only your thoughts, but your entire life. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. Stay with us until the end, because every moment of this video is a step toward unlocking the power of Stoic philosophy that can change your life. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to lose your calm over things beyond your control? For example, you're stuck in traffic, angry about being late, or you're reading the news and stumble upon a nasty comment under your post. It happens to the best of us. Life seems full of little tests, constantly challenging our resilience. But what if I told you there's a way to completely turn these frustrations around? Stoicism, the ancient philosophy born in Greece and Rome, offers a powerful tool for such situations, focusing on what you can truly control. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about it. Traffic jams, bad weather, rude words. All of these are beyond our control. We can't change them, no matter how much we'd like to. But what is always within our control is our reaction. This isn't just ancient wisdom. It's backed by modern psychology. Carl Jung, one of the giants of psychology, said, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." This idea aligns perfectly with Stoic philosophy. It's about realizing that the only real power we have is over our thoughts, our reactions, and our actions. Let's break it down with an example. You're stuck in traffic and running late for an important meeting. You can get angry, honk your horn, and anxiously wait, but it won't make the traffic move faster. Or you can take a deep breath, accept the situation, and use the time wisely. Listen to a podcast, an audiobook, or your favorite music. The traffic hasn't changed, but your reaction has. And with it, your stress level has changed too. This principle, focusing on what we can control, applies to everything in life, to personal goals, to relationships, to any obstacles. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. So the next time something throws you off balance, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, and let it go. Focus on your reaction, your thoughts, your actions. This simple shift can drastically change your stress levels and overall happiness. It's not always easy, but practice makes us stronger. Remember, it's always about progress, not perfection. When we start focusing on what's within our control, we don't just cope with challenges, we thrive despite them. Embrace obstacles as opportunities. At first, this might sound illogical, right? We're used to thinking of obstacles as barriers that block our success and happiness. But the Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, offer a completely different perspective. They teach us that when we face difficulties, we shouldn't ask, "Why did this happen to me?" But instead, "What can I learn from this?" Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path." Every difficulty tests our resilience and teaches us valuable lessons. It's not about ignoring problems, It's about finding growth within them. This perspective is supported not only by ancient philosophers, but also by modern thinkers. The renowned psychologist Carl Jung once said, "What you resist persists." By fighting obstacles, we only give them power over us. But when we accept them, we gain the strength to overcome them. Turn difficulties into stepping stones for growth. Imagine you faced rejection when applying for a job. It's easy to feel disappointed, but what if you saw it as feedback? Perhaps it's a signal to improve your skills or rethink your strategy. This approach turns a series of rejections into a pathway for professional development. Or another example, personal conflicts. They're unpleasant, but they offer opportunities to develop patience, empathy, and communication skills. Every disagreement is a chance to see another perspective and improve your conflict resolution abilities. The essence of perceiving obstacles as opportunities is simple. Ask yourself, what can this situation teach me? Instead of being a victim of circumstances, you become an active learner and a problem solver. This doesn't make challenges easy, but it helps you view them through the lens of growth. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the heart of Stoicism, seeing beyond immediate disappointment and finding the lessons and opportunities life has to offer. The next time you face a challenge, pause. Think, what can I learn from this? How will it make me stronger and wiser? Obstacles aren't just barriers to overcome, they're steps for your growth. By embracing this Stoic mindset, you'll navigate life's ups and downs with grace, resilience, and wisdom. Let's start with the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not dwell on the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." His words remind us of the power of the present. It's the moment where our mind is grounded, where chaos fades, and we begin to appreciate the richness of life. But why is it so difficult to stay in this state? Our minds often wander, worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. This constant noise distracts us from the beauty of here and now. As Carl Jung said, even the smallest thing, if it has meaning, is more valuable than the greatest thing without it. Living in the present moment gives meaning to everyday joys. It enriches us spiritually. Aristotle believed that mindfulness in the present is the key to happiness and flourishing. He taught that by focusing on the current moment, we can live virtuously and unlock our fullest human potential. How can you practice living in the present? Start with mindfulness, the art of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you eat, savor every bite. When you walk, feel the ground beneath your feet. When you listen, focus entirely on the person, not on what you want to say next. These simple actions bring us back to the present and make life richer and more meaningful. Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." Worrying about what was or what will be steals our happiness in the current moment. The Stoics teach us to find balance. Learn from the past, plan for the future, but live here and now. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to start anew, to reset and refocus on the present. This is where we live, where we love, and where we create memories. Self-discipline, the path to mastering yourself. Self-discipline is not restriction, it's liberation. It's not about rigid schedules and denying pleasures, but about making choices that align with your values and long-term goals. It's the ability to say yes to what serves you and no to what harms you, even when it's hard. Think about it. Sticking to your workout plan when you feel like resting. Saving money instead of making impulsive purchases. Turning off Netflix to focus on your project. These decisions don't always bring instant gratification, but they pave the way to success and inner peace. The Stoics knew that self-discipline is the key to a fulfilling life. It allows us to manage our desires, achieve our goals, and live in alignment with our highest values. The power of self-discipline. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These words reveal the essence of self-discipline. It's the ability to control your impulses, emotions, and actions, even when the world around you is full of temptations and distractions. Seneca adds, "Control your desires. Don't let them control you. True freedom, he believed, begins from within, with our ability to govern ourselves. Why is self-discipline so important? Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, asserted, "We achieve excellence in virtue through habits." It's not about occasional bursts of willpower, but consistent actions that form habits leading us to become the best version of ourselves. Carl Jung, a pioneer of psychology, adds that a fulfilling life requires integrating all parts of our personality. This demands self-reflection and discipline to choose the path that promotes our well-being and growth. How can you develop self-discipline? Start small. Choose one area of your life you want to improve. Health, improve your diet or start exercising regularly. Habits, establish a daily routine or begin saving money. Goals, set clear and achievable objectives. Every time you make a choice in favor of your goals, you strengthen your self-discipline. Epictetus once said, "Nothing great is created suddenly." Self-discipline is a process. It's not about perfection, but the progress you make step by step. Self-discipline is a journey. Every day brings the opportunity to make choices that bring us closer to who we want to become. It's a balance between immediate desires and your long-term goals. It's about decisions that may be difficult now, but ultimately lead to happiness, peace, and harmony with yourself. Let's embark on this journey together, supporting each other in choosing not what's easy, but what's right. In self-discipline lies the key to achieving our dreams and creating a life we truly love. Developing emotional resilience. When life throws us unexpected surprises, a whirlwind of emotions is a natural reaction. Anger, sadness, disappointment, these are all part of human nature. But here's the magic. It's not just about what we feel, it's about how we manage those feelings. Emotional resilience is like a superpower. It allows us to navigate life's storms with grace and emerge stronger on the other side. It's not about suppressing your emotions. It's about acknowledging them, understanding them, and taking positive steps forward without letting your emotions take control. The Stoics understood this better than anyone. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These words touch the core of emotional resilience. We can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. Seneca added, "Life's difficulties are tests of our character and resilience. These aren't just problems. They're opportunities for growth if we approach them with patience and understanding." How to develop emotional resilience. Emotional resilience starts with self-awareness. Being aware of your emotions and reactions helps you understand yourself better. It's normal to feel what you feel, but instead of reacting impulsively, choose a response that aligns with your values and long-term well-being. Aristotle spoke of the golden mean, a balance between excess and deficiency. This concept perfectly fits emotional resilience. It's about finding a balanced response to emotions, not suppressing them, but not letting them overwhelm you either. Carl Jung, a pioneer of psychology, emphasized, "Wholeness comes through integrating all aspects of our personality. This includes the ability to confront your emotions, understand them, and learn from them." That's the foundation of emotional resilience. When we become aware of our emotions and learn to manage them, we gain inner strength and wisdom. Emotional resilience enables us not just to cope with difficulties, but to use them for personal growth. How to handle strong emotions? What can you do when you're overwhelmed by intense emotions? First, allow yourself to feel them. Acknowledge your emotions without judgment. Give them space to exist. Then take a step back and try to understand what triggered these feelings. This reflection can be the key to recognizing your emotional patterns. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These words remind us that our reactions to emotions shape our experience. Instead of acting impulsively, we can choose a constructive and healing way to respond. Emotional resilience is a journey that requires mindfulness, self-reflection, and patience. It's a set of strategies: journaling, talking to a trusted person, and practicing relaxation techniques. The most important thing is to treat yourself with kindness. Resilience is not about never experiencing negative emotions, but about gracefully riding their waves and becoming stronger. Emotional resilience gives us the strength to face life's challenges with courage and balance. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, use this concept not to instill fear, but to inspire profound gratitude for every moment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." These words are not about fear, they are a call to action. Memento mori reminds us to focus on what truly matters. Let go of trivial concerns. Live purposefully and authentically. Seneca added, "Awareness of death inspires us to value relationships and experiences, wasting no time on the insignificant." Epictetus emphasized that by understanding life's finiteness, we begin to appreciate its richness and beauty. How to integrate memento mori into your life. 1. Change your perspective on death. Instead of fearing it, see it as a motivator to live life to the fullest. 2. Embrace the present. Don't postpone your dreams and happiness for tomorrow. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. 3. Cherish the moments. Small joys are the fuel of life. Take the time to savor them. Memento mori reminds us to speak sincerely, love openly, live every moment mindfully. When we recognize life's impermanence, we begin to appreciate it more deeply. Memories, experiences, relationships all become brighter when we understand their fragility. Celebrating life through the awareness of its end. True use of memento mori not as a source of fear, but as a catalyst for gratitude and understanding. Let it remind you to live in alignment with your values, cherish your loved ones, and find joy in the present moment. We don't live in fear of death, but in celebration of life. Let's make every moment meaningful, not because it will end, but because life itself is a miracle. Live in a way that one day you can look back without regrets, knowing you lived a full and meaningful life. The power of gratitude, shifting focus to what we have. Sometimes life feels like a constant race for more success, more possessions, more achievements. But what if the secret to happiness lies not in having more, but in appreciating what we already have? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." These words remind us that life itself is a precious gift. Gratitude for simple pleasures, from a morning cup of coffee to the beauty of a sunset, fills our lives with meaning. Seneca warned, "In chasing more and more, we risk losing true contentment." He believed that by focusing on what we already have, we can find genuine happiness. Epictetus, the practical Stoic, added, "Accept your current situation, find its value, and you will live a fuller life." How to practice gratitude. 1. Start small. Each morning or evening, find 3 things you are grateful for. It can be something simple, a cozy blanket, a friend's smile, or the smell of fresh air. 2. Embrace challenges. When life throws you a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This shift in perspective helps you see valuable lessons, even in difficulties. 3. Express gratitude to others. A simple thank you or acknowledging someone's contribution can strengthen relationships and bring joy to both sides. Gratitude is the key to happiness. Aristotle believed, gratitude is the path to true happiness because it allows us to appreciate the good around us and within us. Modern psychology confirms this. Studies show that people who practice gratitude experience less anxiety, sleep better, and view life more positively. Carl Jung noted, happiness loses its meaning without sadness. By acknowledging the full spectrum of our emotions, joy, sadness, struggles, and triumphs, we find depth and authenticity in happiness. Make gratitude a part of your life. Celebrate small victories. Cherish moments of connection with loved ones. Delight in simple pleasures. When we focus on what we have instead of what we lack, we begin to feel the abundance that comes from within. Remember, it is not happiness that brings gratitude, but gratitude that brings happiness. let's raise our glasses and toast to the beauty of gratitude in our lives. May this feeling of abundance and joy guide us and light our way. Focusing on personal excellence. The Stoics had a profound understanding of personal excellence. They believed that true virtue is the only real good, and that every action should be directed toward a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius said, "Stop debating what a good person should be. Be one." This statement fully captures the essence of personal excellence, to embody the values we admire and live by them every day. Seneca emphasized, "True perfection comes from within and is reflected in our actions and choices." Epictetus reminded us, "Our reactions, emotions, and will are within our control, and mastering them is the key to a virtuous life." 3. Develop a growth mindset. Modern psychology emphasizes that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and persistence. This mindset encourages us to embrace challenges, persevere through difficulties, and see effort as a pathway to mastery. 4. Live authentically. Stay true to yourself and your values, even when it's difficult. Make choices that reflect who you are and take pride in your unique journey. 5. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you have and where you are on your journey. This fosters a positive mindset that supports growth and well-being. The path to personal excellence. Personal excellence is not about striving for perfection. It's about taking pride in who you are, celebrating your efforts, learning from experience, and always aiming to become the best version of yourself. Let's make personal excellence not just a goal, but a way of life. Don't worry about what others think. In a world of social media, where likes and comments define self-worth, it's easy to fall into the trap of relying on others' opinions. But here's a liberating truth. Your value does not depend on external validation. Living in harmony with yourself means staying true to your values and embracing your uniqueness. It's not about pleasing everyone, but about being authentic despite the noise around you. Remember, you don't have to be what others want you to be. Your strength lies in your authenticity. The power of staying true to yourself. Less worry about others' opinions. The Stoics, ancient philosophers whose wisdom remains timeless, taught us an essential lesson. Our inner peace and freedom come when we focus on what is truly within our control. Our thoughts, our actions, and our integrity, not the fleeting opinions of others. Marcus Aurelius observed, "Each of us loves ourselves more than anyone else, yet we value others' opinions of us more than our own." These words reveal a paradox many of us live with. We prioritize others' judgments over our own self-worth. Seneca added, "True fulfillment comes when you live a life true to your principles, not others' expectations." Epictetus emphasized, "Worrying about others' opinions is beyond our control. Focus on your own actions and a virtuous life. That is where true strength lies." How to worry less about others' opinions and stay true to yourself. Understand that you are the author of your story. Your value is defined by you alone, not society, social media, or other people. It lies in your values, your actions, your kindness, and your efforts to become the best version of yourself. 2. Practice self-reflection. Ask yourself, whose life am I living? Am I making choices based on my own desires, or am I trying to fit into others' expectations? These questions help align your actions with your true self. 3. Embrace vulnerability. Staying true to yourself means acknowledging your weaknesses and understanding that perfection is an illusion. Mistakes are part of the journey. This authenticity attracts people who value the real you. 4. Find balance. Aristotle said, "The golden mean is the path to harmony." Use this principle to consider constructive criticism while maintaining your autonomy and self-respect. Building inner strength. Adopting a Stoic mindset means understanding that your worth is determined by your virtues, actions, and commitment to a meaningful life. This inner strength allows you to remain steadfast in the face of fleeting opinions from others. Remember, your value is unique. Staying true to yourself is not only courage, but the light you shine sincerely. By living a life that resonates with your truths, you thrive. Embracing change, how to make it your ally. Change is the only constant in life. By learning to embrace it, we not only overcome challenges, but transform them into adventures. Marcus Aurelius said, "Accept whatever comes as woven into the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs." These words remind us that every change, whether good or bad, has its place in our story. Seneca added, "Clinging too tightly to current circumstances leads to disappointment, as everything inevitably changes." Change is not just a part of life, it is essential for our growth and happiness. How to embrace change. 1. Be flexible. Recognize that life flows, and change is a natural part of that flow. 2. See opportunities in change. Every change brings lessons that help us grow and become stronger. 3. Focus on what you can control. Your reactions and actions are what you can change and improve. Embracing change and focusing on your inner world helps you live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Let's build inner strength, value our virtues, and welcome change as part of our journey to becoming our best selves. Finding harmony in change. Epictetus taught us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. We cannot manage external events, but we can control our attitude toward them. His wisdom is simple yet inspiring. Change is not the enemy. It is part of our story, an opportunity for growth and progress. Embracing change begins with acknowledging its inevitability. Everything around us is in constant motion. Seasons change, people come and go. Even our cells are continuously renewing. To embrace change is to embrace life itself. How to learn to accept. Change. 1. Recognize the inevitability of change. Change is the natural order of things. It helps us grow and evolve, even if it feels daunting at first. 2. Practice mindfulness. Live in the present moment, appreciating what you have now without clinging to it. Realizing that everything passes creates space for acceptance. 3. Look for lessons in change. Every change, even the hardest, carries opportunities for learning. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Aristotle said, "Happiness is the ability to adapt." Modern psychology supports this idea. Change becomes less intimidating when we see it as an opportunity rather than a threat. Practicing compassion and empathy, the path to kindness and understanding. The Stoics taught that kindness and empathy are the foundation of a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." These words highlight the interconnectedness of all people. Our well-being is linked to the well-being of others. Seneca added, "Compassion is not weakness. It is a strength that helps us and others grow." Epictetus taught, "Understanding another's perspective makes us wiser." These philosophers inspire us to show kindness even to those who have hurt us, because every action is rooted in its own reasons and struggles. How to practice compassion and empathy in life. 1. Listen sincerely. Hear the stories and emotions of those around you. Try to understand their joys and fears to create a connection on a human level. 2. Perform acts of kindness. A smile, a kind word, or simply paying attention can brighten someone's day. 3. Be present in difficult times. Offering support without judgment strengthens relationships and shows that you value the people in your life. Aristotle said, "True friendship is sharing both joys and sorrows." The impact of kindness. Modern psychology confirms that compassion and empathy strengthen not only relationships, but also our emotional well-being. Let's remember, behind every face lies a story. Behind every action, there are reasons. By spreading kindness and empathy, we make the world better and our own lives deeper and more joyful. Let's make kindness a habit. Let it be like confetti, filling our world with warmth and love. Together we can create ripples of compassion that transform not only those around us, but also ourselves. The practice of reflection, an anchor on the path to a mindful life practice. is an anchor that keeps us from simply drifting with the current. It helps steer our lives in the right direction. The Stoics, with their deep understanding of human nature, emphasize the importance of daily reflection. Marcus Aurelius, both ruler and philosopher, found time for self-reflection. In his famous Meditations, he examined his life, decisions, and moral compass. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts," a reminder that our inner dialogue shapes our external reality. Seneca compared life to a play. Periodically review your roles and actions. Do they align with your true character? Epictetus urged, end each day by reviewing your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What could I do better? How to integrate Stoic reflection into modern life. 1. Make it a habit. Set aside a few minutes before bed to reflect on your day. What were your victories? What challenges did you overcome? How did you respond to them? This practice can start as a mental exercise, but writing your thoughts in a journal enhances its effect. 2. Use reflection to cultivate gratitude. Recall moments of joy, even the smallest ones. A cup of coffee, a friend's smile, a beautiful sunset. This helps shift your focus away from negativity and fosters a positive outlook on life. 3. Approach yourself with kindness. Reflection is not about self-criticism, but self-improvement. View mistakes as opportunities to learn and treat yourself with understanding, like a close friend. Why is reflection so important? Aristotle stated, "True wisdom comes through understanding oneself." This practice helps make sense of your actions and goals. Strengthen your commitment to virtue. Live a more mindful life. Modern psychology confirms that regular reflection enhances mental health, clarifies goals, and fosters personal growth. A mindful life as a path to joy. Reflection is not just a habit, it's a powerful tool that helps us manage emotions, make informed decisions, and find harmony. Every reflection is a step toward a meaningful life. Every mistake is a lesson, and every act of kindness is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. Continue your journey to a better version of yourself. Let's not just exist, but live boldly, purposefully, and authentically. On your screen, you'll find a playlist filled with wisdom and strategies. Dive into new stories, deepen your understanding, and keep growing. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until our next meeting, remember, live not for applause, but for meaning. Take care, embrace the beautiful complexity of life, and I'll see you soon.